Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to, well, I think one more episode of Fantasy Tactics Blind that I'll record today. I am still the Black Shadow, and I did take a few hours from the last video just to, just to let the place cool down a bit. It just got unbelievably hot in here. It's a little better now at 10 in the evening. It's still about like 26, 27 out there, which is ridiculous. Anyways, so we are going to have to, of course, retry the fight at the woods here because we had our first legit game over because a chocobo died. The tragedy. What I figured I would do, though, in the few hours that I did not record, is I've basically gone and done some leveling now, actually. I had to go back over to Wigraf's castle, and I basically just did some fighting at the wind flats and the plateau, just to get some leveling and just get some job points for classes that I kind of use, but don't particularly, like subclasses, just to boost them up a bit, particularly for like Eva's Thief and Amelia's items and bits and pieces like that. So I've done all that. We shall play around with that later on. For now, we're going to re-attempt the game. So we've got who did we have? I know we had Rams as a knight. We've got Laddie of the Squire, who's now up to level 10. Bernard the Monk is now up to level 11. Everyone's like 10s, 11s, and 12s, which is really nice. We're going to bring Siblin. And one more. Eva's like really decent, level 12. I think she's actually got more, she's actually got more experience than Ramsa does, which is fascinating. Also heavily improved Vivi's black, his time majory, so went and did a bit of leveling for that. Just something you got to do every now and again, I suppose. Let's get Alistair in. Why not? Having an archer in this area is quite nice. I do apologise, but yeah, in a few hours I've also gotten a bit. I felt better. We'll go with that. We should be fine, hopefully. It's just a case that the chocobo decided to hide in a corner, and I just couldn't get to him in time. It's damn goblins. What pains in the backside. It's a bit gross, like a 6-on-1 attack on a chocobo. I mean, what's the meaning of this? Have we intruded on the deadly chocobo goblin war? Oh, I just misclicked! My life! My life! Why'd you happen if I press that? Is it just eliminate all enemies now? Now it's just eliminate all enemies. Ah, interesting. So I thought that would just like skip us out of the fight. Okay, never mind. I need to restart the game. Give me 2 seconds. Right, so what we need to try and do this time is not be so damn stupid. There you go. Well done, Shadow. Congratulations. Alright, so unlike last, so we need to, of course, protect the chocobo, or else humanity will fail. Isn't that fantastic, everyone? Could have just been like it died, but well, you just carry on with the game, like, oh well, didn't get that guy. The game ends? That's ludicrous. Ooh, yes. So unfortunately, like I'd mentioned last video as well, this whole map just does not like anything going on in this game. It just doesn't like it at all. There's not much I can do about that because I was like doing practicing and like leveling at the tutorials I mentioned, and it was totally fine. It's just something about like the way the transition goes, the colouring and the background. I can't control it. Right, so given what happened last time, we should probably make a rush towards the chocobo, right? Let's not do that. Let's also press the correct button. That'd be great, wouldn't it, Shadow? Right. Might as well tailwind yourself here. You're gonna need the movement speed. We'll start running you off towards Thingamabob. Right. Yeah, because that's what the chocobo does. It seems to go in this corner and then just, almost it gives itself no opportunity to escape, which isn't exactly ideal. Not that there's very much I can do about that, unfortunately, but there you go. Right, what as well get Lad to do some protection. Oh, damn it. He can cast a protect spell anyways, why not? We can get Alistair back there. Get him some protection, and then he can use his superior movement. Don't think I'm going to likely get a shot off here. Not likely. Not with an aim shot, it's too risky. I want to get that bastard there, but I cannot. Why do you have so little health? What happened to you? Oh, right, Agrias just totally slaughtered you, didn't she? I forget that she does that. I forget that she does that. Someone's only got cure. I need to get you some like protection spells or something. That'd be good for you. Here come the goblins. I wish you'd stop using abilities. Killing my frames. So I guess like the AI, this is basically set to the red goblins are set to attack us, and the purple one is set just to attack the chocobo, and that's just simply how they're programmed. I say the red chocobos generally have plenty of opportunity. The red goblins have plenty of opportunities to take out the chocobo, but I guess they're programmed to just totally ignore it. It would be kind of unfair if they just swap the chocobo instantly. Oh, why don't you run? Why don't you run, you stupid thing? I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's get moving here. If you can actually finish that off, that'd be great. Yeah? Nice. Good stuff. Nice work there, Sybil. Super beans. Right, let's start moving our forces in amongst all of theirs, just effectively charging. It's kind of ugly. Not the most comfortable. Oh, that mithril sword. Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage. At least Agrias is getting behind protecting the chocobo, which is nice. So look at Gaffgarion is like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Also, we are butchering the goblins here. They are not even getting much of a jump on us. This is pretty awesome. I highly approve of this. Ooh, yeah, that axe. I noticed a bit of practicing off screen that the damage that the axe can do is a bit random-ish. It can do more than the max. It can also do less than what it's meant to do. So there is a bit of variation in that, which isn't too bad. I can't make that. That is definitely unfortunate. Just hit that guy. Nice. We'll play around. I'll show off the classes of Agrias and a few other classes that we've actually managed to unlock in my practicings and stuff. I haven't delved into them yet, but I will show them off. Thank you. Appreciate that. Unfortunately, Boco... I was about to say, Boco decides not to use Choco Cure, but I just realised he wouldn't do that because it's going to heal the Goblin as well. It is a thing. Gaffgarion's just taking it easy this time. He's just like, what am I getting involved in this? It's nonsense. Right, we're going to get Ramsey to start dealing with these goblins here. Should be acceptable. Lovely. Wow, he's not getting much experience. He's getting an absolute bucket ton of job points, though. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have boost JP on. I'll have to investigate. Right, we need to do something about this situation here. Just attacking with everyone and everything I've got. Lovely. Laddie should hopefully be able to make it, is the hope. Go, Agrias! No! Well, I guess that works. Well done. Gain a job level. That's actually good. That's actually, she's gained a level in her Holy Knight stuff, which is nice. The Chocobo is struggling here, but we are here to assist. Which is... Wow. 9 damage. Woo! That was terrible. Couldn't have done much about that. That's how it goes. Alright, we'll charge up the biggest aimed attack we've got and hope that he doesn't move. He may or may not. We'll see. Goblin is running for his life. Are you sure you want to do this? You didn't counter-attack? I'm disappointed. Now Choco's just not even doing it. Boco's not even doing anything. Gaffgarion's just having a wander through the woods. There we go. Goblin is down. Nice. World is saved. Get Rams just to take this dude out. Rush him. Humiliate him. You didn't kill him? What? Oh, of course, yes, he does have JP boost on. Oh, because he's a knight. Yes. Now he runs. I hate you, Boco. I just hate you. I despise your kind. Have a potion. I didn't know potions worked on chocobos, but, well, I know now. Didn't that go so much better than the last fight? I don't think Gaffgarion wants anything to do with this situation. He's like, why am I involved in this freaking mess? I'm just coming here to pick me up some coin, not play around with some chocobo feathers. I'm like, yeah, I know. This is kind of nonsense. I might be able to get a killing shot here. That'd be nice. Beautiful. Nice. You didn't get a level up. Damn, I was hoping you would. Hooray! We didn't lose the game. Ridiculous. He seems well enough. A lucky one, this. Let's hope he's got a sense of gratitude, eh? We shall soon find out. Humanity has been saved. The battle is won. Nonsense that you lose the game if you fail the mission. It's just... what? Anyways, we got a high potion for our troubles as well. Yay! There we go. Choco, who's level 11. Doesn't have the most HP in the world, though. That's not a huge shock. 6 base attack, 10 base magic, and of course Choco Beak and Choco Cure. You shall join my party. Lovely. Yes, I knew when I was doing the leveling what I should have done. I had opportunity to, but I just decided not to. Is I probably should have recruited those 2 people, the 2 knights, and then just from the start of the chapter and just stripped them their equipment and then sold and then got rid of them. And I got hold of more stuff that way, but it didn't exactly work out that way. So here we go, folks. We have ourselves Boco the Chocobo. This is an interesting situation. Now, of course, Chocobos don't have access. In fact, actually, there should be a bit of a... if there is, it's worth having a delve into this. Because they obviously work incredibly different to anything I know. That one, perhaps? I think it's that one we want. So sit back, everyone, and let's listen to more awesomeness from Master Darvelin. In this session, we shall discuss monsters. We can join your party and fight for you in battle. Monsters are treated much the same as human units. There are significant differences between the two. What the hell is that? Down the bottom right. Who knows? Firstly, monsters are unable to equip items. Kinda makes sense, right? This means they're unable to use items to increase HP or other attributes. They also cannot be assigned abilities. So what you get them is, you get them. They have no way of acquiring new skills. However, all monsters have from 1 to 3 special skills, which differ for each type of monster. If a human with a Beastmaster ability stands on a neighbouring tile, the monster will be granted 1 additional command. Is that so? Beastmaster. I've seen that ability. I can't think who had is it the Squire class? Aside from these, monsters cannot use any other commands. Furthermore, they have no jobs. They are on the totally unemployed list. Poor bastards. It's not possible to shape one's monsters into multi-talented warriors in the same way one can with human units. They do have some useful skills right from the start. Some may have the counter-reaction ability, while some monsters cannot enter water, others may be able to fly. Human units may ride chocobos. Is that so? Riding a chocobo allows a human unit to take advantage of its increased mobility. That could be useful. If you take the time to train them and take advantage of the skills, monsters should provide invaluable companions. Next, allow me to outline a few points that one must keep in mind when dealing with monster allies. Monsters in your party will occasionally lay eggs. Right. So as they have passed, the egg will hatch, revealing new monsters of the same type. These will also join your party. This is an auspicious event, but if allowed to continue unchecked, your party's ranks will soon be filled with nothing but monsters. This is true. Remember, you can only have up to 24 members in your party, and I believe Choco is our 12th. Something to bear in mind. In this case, you must not think twice about using the dismiss command. Ah, sad Chocobo. No! Yes, I almost forgot. Whoops, sorry about that. You will not know precisely what kind of monster will appear from an egg until it hatches. No? A normal chocobo may sometimes lay an egg that hatches to be a... Ah, right. Each species of monster has any number of different varieties. Your new arrival may be of a kind you have never seen before. Try to raise a variety of different types of monsters. Ah, so it's worth keeping them around. Although monsters are quite different from humans, I'm sure they'll be useful additions to your party. Thank you, sir. Alright, there you go then. There's a little bit of fun tutorial land for you all. Beautiful. Alrighty then. So, yeah, so with Boco being at level 12, there's obviously not much we can do here. Now, I need to check Beastmaster. Why do I... I'll have to check someone else, hold on. It is, yes. So Ramsay would have the ability to give the Chocobo a third ability. With an elevation difference of 3 units or less. Also, the thought about, like, being able to ride the Chocobo? That sounds pretty cool too. So what is that as? Beastmaster's there, right? You know what? I fancy experimenting. So we shall be doing that. Oh yes, by the way, I will quickly show you some things that have quickly changed. Oh yes, we need to get these guys back as well. Remind me to do that. So Eva has improved her thief ability. So much so she has the ability to steal helms now, which would be quite nice. I thought about getting a steal EXP, but she gets enough as it is. I don't think she needs any more, so that's pretty cool. Both our archers now have concentration as well, which I have them equipped, which will make attacks unblockable if the enemy is in the target tile, which is a nice idea. Amelia now has access to a bit more item-wise. Mainly, I've decided to give her the ability to use ethers on her own, which, given the fact that she's a white mage, seems quite a powerful combination. I could have saved up for something else, but I figured that was a good idea. Vivi has access to more, not that one. I've got hold of him for the haste spell here, as well as gravity, which is, I assume, the same as any other fantasy game in that it will take out a percentage of the other person's health, like an 8 for a quarter, or whatever. I honestly don't know. We shall see soon enough. It's still expensive, 24 MP. That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. Burnden's just improving his monk stuff, which is all great. He's now got access to chakra here, which I haven't had a chance to use yet. To restore some HP and MP on his own, which would be really useful. He's also got the counter ability too, which has been really nice to get some counter attacks. Hopefully I'll be able to boost his physical powers soon. And then, yes, Laddie here has got some general stuff. Nothing too fancy at the moment. He has got some white magery going on, though. He's got Cure, he's got Protect, and he's got Shell, which is nice. That's Boco. So actually, let's show you the Fail and Holy Knights. Now, these are effectively just derivatives of the Squire class, which neither of them have access to. But still pretty cool. Obviously, we've seen plenty of Shadowblade here. You can also pick up this Duskblade, which can be used to absorb a target's MP instead of their health. Now, that's a nice, interesting idea, although the only issue with that is that he needs to use his MP first, which I haven't really seen a lot of Gaffgarion doing that. Although I did have an inspection of his classes here. He's already got access to both Fire and Fire, which is pretty cool. As such, I'm exceptionally tempted to give him, to let him use that instead of items. I mean, item-wise, he's alright. He's got potions and high potions, and I could give him Phoenix Downs shortly as well. But Fire, that's not bad. And then as for, so by the way, you can press select here. A Fallen Knight who has turned his back on the light of the gods, which of course is the Holy Knight. He sees the soul's enemies as Fell Sword, and then Agrias with the Holy Knight here. Smites foes with powerful Holy Sword techniques, which there's loads of them. Judgment Blade, we've seen plenty. We of course saw North Swain strike with Wiegraf, but there's several more here. So basically, they're all the same, but they do different effects. So that can stop you, that can kill, that can cause doom, silence, and confusion, respectively. You can get counter-attack as well. This stuff's all the same as the usual Squire class. It's just this first bit, which is different, which is quite nice. And then, as I said, she's got a lot of white magery already. Cure, Cura, Raise, all kinds of goodness right there. Lovely. Did you pick up anything if I can use as a knight? You did. Ren Power for you, sir. Of course, Ramza already had equipped shields, which was very useful for when he was a squire, but of course, now that he's a class that automatically has access to shields anyways, this at the moment is redundant. I can't do anything with it, unfortunately, but you know, that was the nature of it. I knew when I go to be a knight that those experience points effectively aren't going to be of much use for the time being, which is fine. Might give that to Rams. I'm basically just stocking up the points here for archery. I haven't decided what to do with those yet. There are some things that I haven't messed around with, like Squire. I've still got plenty of experience for that. I've probably got some if more stuff becomes available later on. We'll have to see. March there, and then we're just going back round in circles, aren't we? Yes. Pick those up. Not much left actually for Sybil to be as a chemist. She's almost done with that, and then I don't know what I'm gonna make Sybil when she's done being a chemist. I might make her like a thief, because she would have a lot of movement capabilities. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Sybil. I haven't worked that out yet. We shall see. Ah, yes, a couple of jobs that are brand new, which I have found, is this one here. So we got the we got Geomancer here. Geomancer control powers like dawn in natural terrain. We've also got for Vivi, he could actually be a summoner. He can summon the most powerful spirits of the beings known as Espers. They are in the game, folks. It's pretty cool. So we have those as well, which is nice. I'll quickly show you these because I can. So we've got, yes, so the summoner here. So these are all different kinds of Espers here. Of course, many very memorable, very famous Espers. These ones are a lot quite cheap, whereas you got some expensive ones, like Bahamut here is like 1800 points, which is nuts. Odin, Leviathan, some new ones here that I'm not so familiar with, which is fine. I imagine we'll get a chance to play on these at some point. He does have a really cool ability though, to summon, is this one here. Half MP, costs 1,000 job points. That is useful for whoever and whatever he decides to do. And then the only other thing was, yes, the Geomancer, which Burnden does have access to. Basically, these all do, from what I can gather, they all do basically the same sort of thing. They have, yeah, they have different effects, they have different elements, but the thing is they can only be used on certain types of terrains. So you'd have to bear in mind what you're doing, where you're doing it, and you know, adjust accordingly. So you'd have to be doing a lot of grinding to get all the JP up, so you can basically attack on any kind of terrain. Because obviously, if they're not on the right one, you can't really do much about that. It's a thing. Although it does have access to this attack boost, which would be awesome for the monk class. Really awesome. You also can buy it lava walking instantly, which is nuts. Alright then, so what do we want to do? I believe what we're going to go and do is we're going to head back to see what's going with the bandits, because our units are done. They've had their 13 days. So we will need to make our way back over to Daughter, I imagine. Let's not do that. So, let's see what's going on at the tavern. Let's see the reports. You got some people back from the task? Yes, please. We departed Daughter in high spirits. Our task, to neutralize the bandits terrorizing a trade route. The stars were with us from the outset. Our enemies were unexpectedly great in... Oh, shit. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. We were victorious! Hooray! After that, we began to ready our packs for the road. One of our party uncovered a large treasure chest. Nice! Ooh, money! Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. So basically, we kicked... Why did Lloyd not say anything? He was in charge! Never mind. What? 14,000 gil! Nice! Nice, nice, nice! That is beautiful. Look at all those job points for Lloyd, Water and Catherine. Gorgeous. Good job, guys. Really, really awesome jobs. Look at all the money. Oh, it's delicious. 9, 7... and wherever water is. So they don't seem to gain experience points, but they have gained job points, which is good. I don't know if it's they got it for every class or just the one that they're basically in. I don't know. Either way, that is awesome. Now, is there anything I want to do for you, Lloyd? I should probably just get you to get one of these. You got rend armor. Give you rend helm. Why not? Lovely. Walter's a squire's got plenty of stuff now. What do you actually have? You got parry. That'd be quite good for you though. Give you focus, and then Catherine as a knight. You need some good stuff. We shall give you rend magic. We'll give you that one. That should be good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, now you guys are back. What have you been up to? I've already got a damn egg! Oh my god. This is going to get interesting, trying to keep tabs on all this now. Right, what am I doing? I need to re-equip some people quickly. Particularly our peeps that were out on business. Because, of course, remember we bought some nice things for them? That'd be nice. So, Mithril Sword for you, Lloyd. Bronze Shield, you'll be fine with that. But, of course, I got you hold of you a Barbet. And I went and bought him some Mithril Armor. 152 health. Very nice. You are still on the Iron Sword. I should have bought some more Mithril Swords. I did not think to do so. My bad. It doesn't give you a red hood though, so that'd be good. I've got some Mithril Vest. I don't know if I want to give that to you. I can't give it to Catherine, can I? She's a knight. So you can have that. I also want to give you the leather cloak, so you've got really good evasion there. That's not too bad. And then Catherine, why did I not get you a mithril sword as well? That is a mistake on my part. I actually made some real cock-ups here, haven't I? I did not get enough equipment over at Egros. Shit. That is a mistake. I think for the time being, I think I'm just going to give you that and just get you to focus on your physical prowess for the time being. And we'll come back to your magic another day. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Lovely. So everyone's approaching 100 or is above 100, which is pretty damn good. Very happy with this indeed. Ah, so this is what we did. So Bacchus's winery, most popular product is Bacchus's liqueur, a very sweet drink made from Bacchus's seeds. The reason for the attacks on the company's wains. What was thought to be the work of bandits was actually that of monsters drawn to the sweet smell. Ah. We defeated them and their leader Lilith, ensuring that Evolutions again partake in Bacchus's blessing. Alright, we are the greatest. We are just simply the best. Nice. Right then. So I'm going to... Do I really have time to do this next fight? We should have time to do this. That was until I got into a random fight. Damn. Well, I ain't gonna have a chance to do any more story in this one. Well then, I tell you what we're gonna do, is we're gonna do some exploring, and we're gonna play around with some things. So we're gonna have Ramza, we're gonna bring Boco here, for our Beastmaster stuff, and then we're gonna bring the 3 peeps who need a bit of experience, which is Lloyd, Walter, and Catherine. Yes, folks, I'm aware I do not have the most capability of healing here. I'm aware of the situation. Araguai Woods. So yeah, I know normally I would just like skip this random fight, but we get a chance to show off some stuff, and this is the last thing we'll be able to do the entire for today. So I'll show it off quickly. We have an interesting coloured panther thing. We must slay everyone. That'd be great. Ooh, coils. I've never known how to really pronounce that, except they're usually a pain in the ass, and they have an annoying habit of like just like turning your character to stone. Real pain. I need to get some. I need to get some experience for you guys. I really do. Right, let's get you over there, and you may lob a stone at that individual. Good work, Lloyd. Got critical hit with the stone. I highly approve. Right, so you can actually mount these. Yeah, let's see what happens if I do this. Nice. So I actually have the ability to act on top of the chocobo. That's pretty cool. I guess the chocobo still has its own individual actions it can take. I just don't know. Not down there. This is all about exploring. Alright, I don't think you're going to be able to... You can, but I actually think focusing for you would be better. Increase your attack power. That'd be good. Need to get you peeps some levels. You are not leveled enough, for sure. Right. You can't do anything like that. Protection sounds good, though. Especially with that nasty looking coal around. Bang ourselves up. You missed at 73%. Ugh. What? 50 damage? Shit. Okay, that's not cool. 50 damage is not cool at all. Right, so we are now Ramza, so we've got the whole Chocobo's movement here, which is pretty cool. Whee! We shall strike them down. Nice. Ow! Maybe I actually do lose Choco's turns. I just don't know. I legit don't know. Right. Let's hit this scumbag in the back. That'd be great. Oh, Lloyd, you do so much damage. I love you. That's how I shall describe it. It's just love. Eternal love. Hey, well done, Water. Good job. Right, you get over here and help out with the curl. Right, so what I want to do then is, I think it'd be a good idea to dismount. And see what the can actually do separated. Or the Chocobo separated, I should say. You heal yourself up. Obviously, it's not going to be as strong now. But it will improve. Ugh. Please don't blind me, that's really annoying. But yeah, this whole setup is so attack focused. I don't know who can heal. A bit of healing there, I think. Like, Walter can use items, that's about it. That claw is deadly. Man, 50 damage. That's nuts. Right, we shall dismount. Oh, okay, so we can dismount and actually do things. Okay. You need healing, so I'm actually going to dismount and heal you. There we go, and they act as now two separate things again. 64 health! Wow! You're killing my frames, but 64 health. Beautiful. That is very impressive. So, Choco, of course, only has, yes, we've got Choco Beak. Attacks from Norman's Beak, and Choco Cure, which is all well and good. So if you're next to Thingy, you will have access to a third one, right? Choco Asuna. Ooh. That's nice. You're not close enough to Thingy to do that, so we'll just do some healing. Isn't it nice to have that on my side for once? Beautiful, thank you. That's quite a nice piece of flexibility, that. Very nice. You'd hit that man in the back. Very good. Ooh. Critical hit there. Nasty. Right, Walter, please don't die. I'm very afraid of you right now. That things are going to go bad. Nah, he was pretty solid there. Very good. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like the idea that there's all the flexibility there. And yeah, it's also good to know what that extra ability is. Ah, you don't actually have enough MP. I should have checked that. Oops. We've only got enough for 2 castings at the moment. You need some more levels. You really do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do too much leveling for them at the moment. I reckon what I'll do is next video we'll make our way over to the location we're meant to be going, and then from there we will then at some point I'll find a time to just do some see if this will get this to work. I'll find a point to do some leveling for those guys. Nice. Although Lloyd's, I think I'm gonna just keep Lloyd with me for like the rest of this drip, so he can get his levels with us. And then what I'll do is, as for Walter and Catherine, I'll do some leveling for them at some point. I don't want you getting this. I don't know if you'll kill it though. Probably not. Yeah, it's just a nice little sort of maneuverable support character, effectively. It's nice. Very nice. I highly approve. You can't actually do anything, can you? You cannot. I suppose I could have used like Art of War on my own characters there, but that seems kind of ridiculous. Let's just kill you. Be done with this. Merciless Lloyd. Another victim falls to his hands. Glorious. Totally lost that. Never mind. 3,400 gil. Lovely. Alright. Okay. So, plenty of potential flexibility. And if we are getting hold of all sorts of other monsters and that somehow. I don't know how exactly we're going to get hold of other monsters, but I'm sure there'll be ways. Another egg? What? This is going to start getting exponentially out of control. I'm going to have to keep a close eye on you. How are you laying so many damn eggs? That's ridiculous. Never mind. Alright, so that's where we are going to finish the video. So next time, folks, hopefully we're going to have a big juicy video. Head over to the Zershell Falls here, and then onwards to Fort Basalt. Fort Besalet. Which is where we think that the princess has been taken to. I don't know on what. Apparently, that's what Agrias thinks. I don't know why she thinks that, but that's what she says. So we shall see. But that'll be for next time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you then when hopefully it's not so bloody hot here. See you folks later.